Hi, I'm Bryce from TokenSpin. We are blockchain for charitable fundraising. So I'm Bryce. Here with me today, we have Gabriel, Luke, and Frederick. Ian unfortunately couldn't join us. So charitable fundraising is fundamentally broken, and we sought to fix it. A report by the Courier Mail found that up to 83% of charitable donations that you or I give go back into chasing more fundraising dollars. Now obviously this is because there's competition for scarce resources. Unfortunately, it's big business, and appealing to people's generosity through empathy marketing is really quite expensive. I'd like you to meet Michael. Michael's a young guy. He's into blockchain. He got in early into cryptocurrencies. As a result, he's worth a small fortune. So Michael also follows charities. He knows the sentiment around them is quite negative, and as a result, he doesn't give, which is sad. His interest in blockchain drew him towards TokenSpin, which is a micro-lottery platform which is powered by blockchain. So he participates in one of the games. He doesn't have to think about it, but on the back end, the house take is redistributed to not-for-profits that do a great job. So when he comes to our website, he's greeted with a bunch of raffles. He finds the one that he likes. He clicks the button to buy a ticket. He clicks send. MetaMask, which is what the crypto guys love. This is where they hold their funds. They don't want to have any accounts and everything, so it's very easy for them. Click submit, and that's it. So this is a live demo. You'll see that the timing features on this. So MetaMask comes up, he clicks submit, he gets a transaction hash, that's just for the crypto guys in the room. And then the timer will start. It'll come down to 2 seconds, and when it ends, 80% of that pool will go to the winner and 20% will go to the charity. And that's it. So on the back end, what Michael's doing is submitting Ether into a smart contract. Outside of that, there's an oracle that determines a random winner to make sure that we're not interfering with anything. Now, 20% will go to Tokens for Humanity, which is our charity. It's a funding aggregator. We give to charities that do a great job and that we believe in, and 80% of that goes to the winner to incentivize them to play and have fun. So we solve two different problems in two different markets. In the gaming market, we solve the age-old problem of transparency. Users can audit the code, see exactly how many people are in the pool, and they can see anything that they would want to see to make them feel comfortable in participating. We're also socially responsible, as these raffles are for charity. The funds go to not-for-profits, and we innovate through the use of short-duration micro-raffles. In the not-for-profit space, we allow radical transparency, so users can ensure that the funds are going where we said they were actually going to go. We aim to have low overheads and, as a result, be self-sustaining through the use of this technology. Now, to give everybody an example of a traditional charity raffle, the Red Cross was hopeful in raising $150,000 over the Christmas period. And if you look in the terms and conditions, you'll see that only $40,000 of that actually went to the Red Cross, and the remainder went to Aspire Consulting Services in the form of admin and telemarketing, which we found disgusting. So the question I always get asked is, that's wonderful, that's great, it sounds good in principle, but who's actually holding Ether or cryptocurrency? So it turns out the wealth of the cryptocurrency market, which at the time of putting this slide together was about $500 billion, that follows a Pareto principle distribution. So 80% of this wealth is held by 20% of the individuals. For the business people in the room, you might be wondering, why don't we cross the chasm, so to speak, to appeal to a wider audience? Now, it turns out, like I said, that the early adopters and innovators are actually where the money is. So if we could appeal to anybody, this is where we'd want to appeal. Now, we ran into an interesting problem when we were developing TokenSpin. We found a way to raise funds for charities in new markets, but we realized that charities couldn't actually receive it. So we said to them, what's your wallet address? And of course, they didn't know what we were talking about. They don't understand cryptocurrency at all, so they're behind regular business as well. We were also inspired by this quote that said, imagine a world where charitable donations always made a difference. And it was saying that a future for charities is possible with blockchain and specifically Ethereum. And we decided to create Tokens for Humanity, which is our decentralized autonomous charity. So it removes the need for trust, it's radically transparent, and it's perpetual. So just to be clear, TokenSpin is a fundraising platform that collects the funds. Tokens for Humanity receives it and distributes it transparently. So we've taken the institutional side of charity away, so all the overheads, the paperwork, the people, all those processes, and we've converted it to lines of code on the Ethereum blockchain, so through smart contracts specifically. And you can see a voting execution diagram on the right, which is essentially where we distribute funds. The ask is for funding for the development of TokenSpin and Tokens for Humanity, and mentoring or connections in the space. And the reward is recognition and positive publicity. This will be the world's first operating charity DAO. This also has the impact to fundamentally change the way that charities operate. Thank you.